"Hello, my purple queen." A deep voice murmured into Violet's ear, making her shiver. It was Asher, his voice smooth as velvet, but with a sharp edge. The nickname and his warm breath made her heart jump in both good and bad ways. "Why do you refuse to answer to your king?" he asked. Violet turned just enough to see his smug face. "For starters," she said icily, "I am not your queen. Stop calling me that. Secondly, get away from me. You smell like blood and dirt. I don't want that on me." She wrinkled her nose and nudged him, annoyed. But like a pesky mosquito, Asher just grinned wider. "Really? Is that so?" Before Violet could react, he rubbed his face against hers, smearing blood, sweat, and grime all over her. Violet shrieked, her voice echoing across the lawn. She cringed, disgusted, as she felt the dirt and sweat caking her skin. But the psycho wasn't done. Asher, laughing like a little kid, rubbed his still bleeding wound all over her, leaving bloody streaks across her cheek, neck, and uniform. "Ugh, get off me!" Violet yelled, completely losing it. She flailed, trying to push him away. Everything felt like chaos. The laughter, the blood, the dirt, her frustrated screams. Asher finally stepped back, looking triumphant. He could barely contain his laughter as Violet glared at him, furious. And just like that, without a single apology, he took off, sprinting away with supernatural speed. Violet exploded. "You freaking jerk! I'm gonna kill you today! Do you hear me? You're dead meat!" Fueled by pure rage, Violet tore after him across the lawn. She was so angry that she could hear her heart pounding in her ears. Nothing else mattered. Not the stares of the other students, not the fact that Asher was a cardinal alpha. She just wanted to teach him a lesson. But Asher seemed to be enjoying the chase, laughing as he easily dodged her attempts to grab him. Every time she got close, he'd slip away at the last second, making her groan in frustration. This wasn't his usual manipulative game. This was different. Asher looked happy, genuinely enjoying himself. It surprised everyone watching, even those who knew him well. From a distance, Violet's friends watched in stunned silence. Alice's jaw dropped as she saw Asher tease Violet, coming close and then dodging away, grinning the whole time. "Good Lord," Alice muttered, realizing something. "He likes her." Dion, leaning against a bench, shook his head. "And that, my dear, means your friend Violet is in serious trouble. Nothing good comes from associating with Asher. The Nightshade household is toxic. Anything good dies in their hands." He took a sip of water, still watching Violet and Asher. "If you were a good friend, you'd tell Violet to stay away from him." He paused. "But it's too late. Asher has had his eyes on her. And whatever Asher wants, he takes." Alice glanced at Dion, her heart pounding with worry. Something was chilling about the way he spoke, the certainty in his tone. She swallowed hard and asked nervously, "How do you know all that?" Dion relaxed, his smile widening, as if he knew something she didn't. "You're a curious one, too," he said smoothly. "So you should already know that information is power at Lunaris." Alice fell silent, her gaze flickering back to her friend, who was still chasing Asher. The two of them creating a spectacle no one would forget anytime soon. At least not for the rest of the day. At this point, Alice could only hope that Violet understood the danger she was in by associating with Asher, because there was no turning back now. Meanwhile, through sheer luck, Violet managed to tackle Asher to the ground, his laughter ending abruptly. They both went down with a heavy thud. She growled, squeezing his throat with all her strength. Yet, even while she had her hands around his neck, even while she straddled him and tried to choke him, Asher was smiling, not even fazed. His eyes gleamed mischievously, his glasses long gone, lost during the chase. "Why are you laughing, you idiot?" Violet yelled, her frustration boiling over at his infuriating grin. Asher let out a low chuckle, sending a shiver down Violet's spine despite her fury. Violet's heart hammered in her chest. This was the closest she'd ever been to a guy, and it freaked her out. She shouldn't have liked it, but her body had other ideas. No one had ever made her feel like this. Asher was trouble, a walking red flag. Everything she believed in screamed against getting involved with someone like him. Yet her body was buzzing with a need she couldn't ignore. But just because her body wanted him didn't mean she'd give in. She was in charge here, not her hormones. "Get off me," she hissed, forcing her voice to sound strong, despite the blush burning in her cheeks. "No." "No?" Violet repeated, stunned. "Yes." Asher flashed that cocky smirk. "But you can make me." Violet's eyes narrowed. Did he think she couldn't? She'd show him. She shoved against his shoulders, trying to throw him off. It was like trying to move a brick wall. He didn't budge. It surprised her that he wasn't crushing her with his weight, but he remained stubbornly still. Violet tried again and again, huffing with the effort. Finally, she exploded. "Jerk!" she yelled, glaring at him, furious that he was clearly doing this on purpose. Asher burst out laughing. There was a dark, playful glint in his eyes, like he was enjoying this way too much. The way he pinned her wrists, the way he loomed over her. He seemed to relish her helplessness. "Jerk?" He chuckled, his voice mocking but strangely sweet. "Honey, I've been called way worse. And the people who said that usually lost a few teeth. But you, Violet, coming from you, it almost sounds like a compliment." His gaze dropped, and the look in his eyes sent a shiver down her spine. His pupils, now thin slits, seemed to grow like some animal inside him was waking up and staring right at her. Violet's breath caught in her throat. Asher's face was inches from hers. His dark, messy hair framed his features. The scratches and bruises on his skin somehow making him even more attractive. He looked at her like she was the only person in the world, and the intensity in his eyes made her want to surrender to whatever hold he had on her. Her skin flushed and hot under his gaze. There was something about Asher, the raw power radiating from him, that made her want to give in, to let him take care of her. Someone who would protect and provide. An alpha, the perfect mate. Oh, crap. She was in so much trouble. Violet knew what was happening. His wolf was calling to her, and her primal instincts were responding. Like some deep-seated biological imperative, her body was recognizing a strong, dominant male, perfect for mating and having babies. "Get off," Violet commanded him. Asher simply raised an eyebrow, amused by her attempt at authority. Realizing that wasn't going to work, Violet changed tactics. "Please," she begged, glancing around nervously. "People are staring." She wasn't wrong. Students were staring, but this was Asher. Nobody dared stare for too long. They knew better than to push her luck with him. And those who did kept their distance. But Violet knew she'd be showing up on the Oracle's post again. She was practically a celebrity at this point. To her surprise, even after pleading, Asher just sighed dramatically. I wish I could help you, but your king called earlier, and you ignored him. Oh, for crying out loud, Violet thought. So this was the punishment? She racked her brain, her nerves on edge. How had she gotten tangled up with this crazy guy again? So much had happened that she'd almost forgotten. Oh, right, stupid application. She brought this on herself. Way to go, Violet, she scolded herself inwardly. Violet tried to control her temper, but the words slipped out. I swear, I will murder you if you don't get off me. Too bad, he grinned, his smile getting wider. You might just be the death of me. Those words should be illegal, Violet thought, her heart skipping a beat. It wasn't just the cheesy line, but the way he said it like he meant it. Every single word. Before she could process what was happening, Asher finally rolled off her, only to lie beside her, turning her so they were face to face. Let's stay like this then, he said, settling comfortably, his face inches from hers. Violet blinked, totally speechless. She'd never met anyone like him. She looked over her shoulder, trying to catch her friend's eyes, silently begging for help. But Dion and Alice looked away, avoiding her gaze. Their expressions seemed to say, "Good luck with your boyfriend, Violet." No, look here, Asher said, gently turning her face back towards him. I like it when your eyes are on me. Violet's heart skipped another beat, her breath catching in her throat. Dang, she thought, he's smooth. Let's talk this way, Asher said. Violet figured she might as well play along. It wasn't awful, after all. Still chilling in the grass with a hot, messed up alpha who looked like he'd just wrestled a grizzly bear wasn't exactly how she pictured her afternoon. Talk about romance. Any future boyfriend had some serious competition. Little did she know. Playing along, Violet said sarcastically, So, Your Highness, what's on your mind?
Hey amazing viewers, it's Voilette here. Thanks for sticking with us. By the time of the release of this video, only 3.1% of our viewers have joined the party by subscribing, and 96.9% of you might miss out on our next mind-blowing video. So what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and join the exclusive club.